I'm sorry, I don't really get the question, honey. Well, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, but we moved to Detroit, Michigan when I was 5, so I was raised in Michigan. It's a laid-back city, just like myself, but Detroit is definitely the bomb. I have the Wiz album, and I remember when I was younger, I would take the album up in my room and play Home over and over again, and I learned it, and I remember singing it for the first time for my parents, and they loved it, and that was a song I sang a lot.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing.
Well, you know what I really like about this song is the fact that it's saying I want to be home where there's love overflowing, and that's definitely where, you know, what I get when I'm at home. I go home tomorrow, and I can't wait to see my father and my brother's in college. But I can't wait to see my daddy because, you know, I get love, and I'm going home to Detroit where they give me love. So that song is definitely something that changed my life. Bally's Hotel in Las Vegas at 11. Yes, it was a wonderful experience, a great learning experience for 5 nights. I came out in the middle of her show and sang Home, and then we sang Believe in Yourself together. I recorded that song, let me see. I think it was either late November or early December of 93, because I came out in 94.
Let me see you go back.
I was 14. Gosh, I mean, well, like, that was one of the last songs we recorded, so half the album was done. So I was excited because the album was on its way to being completed and about to be released. And after we did back and forth, after my birthday, we went and did the video. So I mean, I was excited because my dream was coming true. That was my idea along with my uncle.
You're an Isley freak.
Oh yeah, I love the Isleys. Love them. That's why I wanted to do another one on this album.
Uh-huh.
They're a unique group. I love their music. I love their style, and their songs have such great meaning, and that's what I really love about it. Ronald is the man. I mean, his voice is beautiful. I've grown a lot. I mean, I've experienced a lot, so I'm still the same Aaliyah from back then, but I've matured. I've always been mature, and being in this business, yes, you have to grow up quickly, but my mother has told me a lot of times that I've always been mature ever since I was younger. Well, I'm happy I'm a senior. It's my last year. I'll be graduating in 97. It can get rough because of my schedule, but I have a tutor that travels with me. I have independent studies with my high school, so she uses the curriculum from the high school so that I can still be involved with the activities such as prom and homecoming and whatever performances I'm available for, but academically, I'm straight because my tutor is with me at all times. Actually, no, I can't imagine it because this is all I've known, all I've loved, and I can't really see myself doing anything else. There are other things that I want to do in the future as far as acting and even modeling, but singing is my number one love, and that's something I want to do for as long as I'm here. Well, I want to be the kind of actress that can do anything, whether it be a comedy, a thriller, a suspense. You know, it doesn't really matter, so it's hard for me to choose exactly what kind of character and what movie because I want to do it all.
Can you see yourself in a sort of a Scarface situation?
Definitely, no doubt. Al Pacino, me and him get together in a movie, that'd be dope. I think that'd be sweet.
Some gangster stuff.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. Do you want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Why do you always have sunglasses on?
I collect sunglasses. I like to get a lot of different styles, different pairs, and whenever I travel, I try to pick up a new pair. And it's just something I've always been into. Before I got into this, I always wore baggy clothes, bandanas, and I always wore sunglasses. And I guess you could say it's become quite a habit. Well, since I'm signed to Blackground, which is my uncle's label, he manages R. Kelly. And when he had the joint venture with Jive, R. Kelly's signed to Jive Records. So they thought it would be cool if he produced the first album. And that's how that came about. R. Kelly is a great producer. He's a great artist. And I respect him. And he's all good with me.
People think that you have been married to him. Is it correct? Is it not correct?
I am not married, to put a rest to it.
Okay, and you haven't been?
I'm not married, and that's it. How was it to work with him? Oh, it was cool. I'm very proud of the first album. He produced a great first album. I delivered a great first album, and he was really cool to work with. He's a talented guy.
Do you think, was there a lot of lies floating around about you two?
It was a lot of drama. It was a lot of drama the past 2 years, but, you know, and it was hurtful for everybody. But we all got by it. And that's it, really. It was just a rough time.
Is it something that you regret today that you have done?
Regret? Regret what? There's nothing to regret. It was a hard time for me. So, I mean, you know, I learned you gotta be strong and you've gotta be, just have to have strength. And just, you know what, it's just even in my family to survive. I mean, my grandfather survived World War II with the death of my aunt and the illness of my grandmother. So it's in my blood to be a survivor. And, you know, there's too many things I want out of life. And, you know, you just gotta push through it and be strong. And that's what I did. I was nervous about it. I wouldn't say I was nervous to come back, but just putting together the second album because the first one was so successful, there's definitely a pressure. Timbaland's sound is just, my favorite word is just dope. It's just dope. It's unique, and I like that.
It's rather dark and dense.
Somewhat. Some of his stuff is like for Beats for the Street does have a very dark and kind of futuristic sound to it, but then you have the outro that he's rapping on, and to me that has more of an up feeling. He's very versatile. Tim can do anything. I mean, can I really describe what I hear in my head? Sometimes I can't even put it into words. It's not all the time easy to say this is exactly what I'm hearing and say, you know, I'm hearing this kind of beat or this kind of melody. Sometimes you just have to feel it, and that's what's important when you hook up with a producer, that they understand what you're feeling and vibing with. It's not all the time easy to say exactly what you feel. Oh yeah, no. When I hooked up with Timbaland and I heard the drum licks and the bass and everything, I knew that's what I wanted because I felt his music really showcased my personality, and it was really me. And I went for it because I loved it. And I'm down for taking risks and trying new things because I always want to be original. So, and I like unique things, so I'm always going to go for that. The one I gave my heart to is about me giving my love to someone and they hurt me. And I can't understand why this guy did this to me when I gave him all my love and devotion. So that's what that song is about.
Aaliyah, do you want to take part of a musical competition?
Okay.
Do you recognize it? This should be easy. A little clue is that it's early 80s.
Early 80s.
But she is still with us, for sure.
It's Janet.
We're getting smooth. Nighttime music.
Ooh, it's almost 2. I could see you.
This is a tough one.
Yes, this
That's
is.
why I'm drinking again.
Okay.
And thinking of when.
Maybe your parents were born here, but not you.
Could you give me a hint? Because I have some ideas, but I don't want to say. Can you give me a hint?
Well, she died in the mid-60s.
She died in the mid-60s.
And wishing that you were here.
One of the great voices. And it's not Billy, as you hear, of course.
Billie Holiday.
No, it's Dinah Washington.
Dinah Washington. Oh.
That was a toughie.
Wow, that was tough.
Come on and jump to the beat. Come on and dance with me.
She is the Aaliyah of 1980.
Really?
Come on and dance with me. You're the pace and style.
You got 5 more seconds.
Oh, gosh. Give me a hint.
Well, she worked with producer Narda Michael Walden. She did a hit duet with Johnny Gill.
I know. Stacey Lattisaw.
Does he love me? I wanna know. How can I tell if he loves me so? Is it in his eyes?
Oh.
No, you'll be deceived. Is it in
this
his eyes? Oh no, you'll make believe if you wanna know.
She made her first recording in Chicago way back.
Is it?
That's where it is. Oh yeah.
Is it?
Or is it in his face? Oh,
I'm scared. scared to say.
Come on, you're not afraid. It's from 64.
I'm gonna go for it. It's not Martha.
No, but you got one more guess. And we're gonna bring it out and put it on a bootleg, of course.
Oh, you are the worst. Oh, well, no. Let me see. Put me on a spot. Now I'm all wasting time.
Maybe start with something from the Haeselich catalog, something that you haven't recorded so far.
Something I haven't recorded
Between
so far.
the Sheets or something like that.
Okay, I've got one. Is love behind me? Though I need you to satisfy me, destiny will prove to divide me, for you're a part of me. I feel the love within you. Your beauty lies deep within you, touching me when you feel the need to become as one with me. So let me down easy. If ever you were to leave, my love, let me down easy. For all I know is you. I go home tomorrow. I leave in the morning.
Okay, back to Detroit.
Back to Detroit.
Yeah.
Back home.
Keep up the funk.
I will.